Hello everyone, this is Glitch. How's everyone doing tonight? So yeah. Anyway, wait, let's get something still going for some of that. I apologize for the accidental partial mashup there. Apparently I didn't mute the game like I thought I had. I was kind of expecting it to actually auto-mute on its own, but apparently that's not what it decided to do. And as such, you got the mashup there. Anyway, so my understanding is that a lot of people are having trouble logging in to tonight's game. I might have done something silly, but nope, I didn't. I can save it. Anyway. Oh, nice. Okay. I just noticed something and I'm happy. Alright. So, today's game will be Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm gonna try to move forward on some of the story and whatnot, the campaign, basically, because I want to. Anyway, I'm partially stalling, and I should stop stalling like really soon. And I think I am going to stop stalling in a moment. There we go. Hello everyone. So here we go. Here's the game. Here's the music actually turning off. And here's the game sound actually being turned on. There we go. And here's me hopefully not killing everyone. So yeah, all of that, like, occasionally in the song there were these this, and I was like, you know, this song that I'm playing seems a little bit more symphonic than I remember it being, with like string instruments and whatnot. So that was a big oops. Sorry. 5 million things kind of choosing to happen right about now. Anyway, back to things. As it turns out, I kind of, again, forgot to,
Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Ah, yes, this. This is happening all over the Nord area. And it's gone and happened here. I mean, that's basically what it looks like when I stealth anyway, so, you know. Being stealthy apparently results in that. Let's see. I'm actually trying to like go deal with something else that's kind of happening on the side, and then I'd be done with that, and then yay. All right. Okay, so let's actually try to get things to the whole, is it this one? Yes, the story quest stuff. First off, There's all of those. There's the Bankarai. Oh yeah! Southern Bankarai and the identity of... okay. Take the Imperial Key Tiara. Okay, so now I remember what I was doing over there. And then on top of that, there's the main quest, which involves Castle of the Worm. I need to finish talking to Varin Aquilarius in the Harborage. I still haven't done Spindle Clutch. If anyone actually remembers, like, way back in the day, Spindle Clutch, I attempted it once, and it was just a train wreck of train wreck. And some of the train wreck is actually on the stream. I mean, not on the stream, in the highlights. And some of it turned out okay, but yeah, ultimately it was a train wreck it was a train wreck. I am not saying that, like, I wasn't a participant in making it a train wreck, because I probably was. I didn't really know much about what I was doing either, so that happened. But it didn't end well for anyone involved. We all died. A lot. And then people left. And then people attempted to perform roles off spec is not quite the right term, except that it was early enough, both in the release of the game and also in most of our characters, because we had levels and we were somewhat low level, we were medium level, so it kind of mattered. And so we're sitting there performing roles that are a bit off spec in the sense that we weren't really equipped to do what we were trying to do. And yeah, it's a thing. It happens, you know? Some people can handle and are okay with that. Other people... Let's see. I'm gonna see what happens here. I don't remember why I stopped. I know that there was some stuff that I was like, about. I felt weird about having brought our little, I was gonna call him our little pothead, but it's not exactly what I meant. Where is he? There's a little guy. He's over there. I felt so bad. I don't know, like, I just... What? Huh? Aldemian's journal. A strange request indeed. I was on my evening stroll, having a bite to eat in a back alley, when I noticed that the imperial neck I feasted upon bore a golden medallion. I recognized the trinket at once as the sigil of the cult of the worm. While I considered this, I heard the dull thwack of a blunt object hitting flesh and bone, and my world went black. I awoke in a cave, bound in a chair, my head throbbing with bittersweet pain. A number of hooded cultists surrounded me, each with the unmistakable gleam of murder in his eyes. I quite liked them. One of the cultists seemed different than the others, and I recognized him as their leader almost immediately. He had a cold, yet calm demeanor, and seemed completely unafraid of me. He introduced himself as Abner Tharn. He was somewhat displeased that I had made my evening meal on one of his most loyal guards. Normally, he explained, I would have been discorporated for such an infraction, but he said he liked my style and my violent proclivities. He said he saw a lot of promise in me and would like to propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. If I agreed to join the worm cult, I would replace his agent. I would reside in a conveniently placed underground lair within the city limits, which will assure me a continued stream of meals, along with a virtually unlimited supply of black soul gems. The agreement did sound promising, but to play Daedra's advocate, I asked what my alternative might be. In answer, Tharn opened a portal to Cold Harbor right at my feet. My chair began to teeter, and the screams of the damned filled my ears. lovely to listen to, but not something I wish to experience firsthand. Needless to say, I chose servitude. Now I while away my days guarding this wretched cavern while prowling the streets after dusk. It's not a bad existence. In fact, I've even begun to take up the study of necromancy. At some point, perhaps Starn will consent to teaching me the finer points himself. Time will tell. And I have all the time in the world, don't I? Didn't I kill him? I feel like I killed him. Pretty sure I did. But yeah, I felt bad that I brought him here. But on the other hand, I felt bad at the idea of leaving him there. In Cold Harbor. So I was just kind of torn. At the same time, he seemed to be okay in Cold Harbor. So it was just this convoluted thing. Like, on the one hand, he had made a life for himself in Cold Harbor. On the other hand, I had no idea when or if the machinations of, like, Molag Bal will result in him being rendered into so much soul dust or whatever. So, you know. I don't know. Still feels somewhat weird about. Hello, Abner Tharn. Dick. Hey. Look at me. Alright. I don't remember any of this shit.
We must find Sisahar. Everything depends on that.
What should I do?
In this matter, nothing. Abner and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information. I did not foresee Abner's defection, but I welcome it. Manamako fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
I feel uncertain, but okay. Alright. I know what that one's going to replace. Score. I gained a skill point. Now. Oh look, Castle of the Worm. I don't know what that achievement means in context, but it's good to know, I suppose. Oh, with the new items stacked. Perfect. Alright, so I want that to actually replace Zarya's Sorrow. Yes. And the Strong Glyph of Health. It's Magica Enchantment, Magica Stamina, which meh. Do I feel like leaving that there? I don't know. But the other thing is something here. I can wear this now. And I've been meaning to. I have a bunch of stamina enchants, so I can just remove this. Or equip it, rather. And then enchant it. So now I have 3 out of 5. Woo! And I think I do want to replace it with the Glyph of Health. I'm rarely stamina starved. Besides, this was of health, so there we go. That's primal, so I kind of don't want to. There we go. Oh yeah, I got this mod, one of the other mods I now have, which is CIO, which allows you to do. I got a bunch of stuff. And then I removed a bunch of stuff, which actually to me is a bit more important. He's probably going to be like, hey, once I like leave and go somewhere. I was going to be like, okay, dude, but honestly, I was just here. I can, if I remember correctly, actually go to that place. I just, you know, can't afford it. Like, I can purchase it. I just can't afford it. So, what happens is you can, in the store, buy a bunch of properties. And they'll come fully furnished and whatever. Or, a number of them, I don't know if any of them are exclusive to the store and which ones are and aren't. So, I haven't checked that out. However... Oh, look at this. So, incidentally, in my other one, they have, like, other things. So, that was very clearly worded, wasn't it? I can also make a cup. And one of these days, I'll even make a table. Actually, the main thing I'm saving up for is a bed. I feel a little odd that she gave us a hotel room to stay in. And it's just like, oh yeah, and as I'm like moving in effectively, she just like sweeps the entire thing out and just leaves one candle there. It is like, yeah, have fun. Enjoy it. And I'm like, all right then. Let's see. Yeah, the Thorn speaks. Abner Thorn seeks an audience with me away from the harborage. I should see what he wants. A small Daedric creature told me fuck all because I didn't see any small Daedric creatures because I probably took the wrong path, to be honest. Kind of tempted to, like, yeah. I want to see what happens if I, yeah, that's perfect. I want to see the small Daedric creature. So let's go to Baleborn Rock and see what happens that way. Ta-da. Oh, look! Mira. Hello. Oh, well, I guess. Oh, hello. Are you? No, that's just a player. I was gonna say, are you like the small Daedric creature? Because you're not very small. You're actually kind of sizable. Now, Mage's Guild. In Daggerfall. Me, in Daggerfall. So now.
Soldiers have landed at Farwatch. Can you tell me anything else?
Talk to Abner Thorn. Oh. Okay. There he is. What's up, Abner? You look different here.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children.
I'd never saw them.
If nothing pressing, we could be here a while.
Tharn? Why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
Manamarca deceived him. It wasn't his fault. It was his fault anyway. Holy crap.
Granted, Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
I mean, there's a whole structure involved that's like to blame on. I mean, there's a whole question in the first place of like a deific force that's just kind of like, fuck the entire planet. Someone else is sitting on the throne that doesn't wear the pendant I gave them. Alright, then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
Okay, but like, I'm asking you because I would like more information on what's going on, sir. I haven't decided who I'm blaming because I am missing vital pieces of information. Clearly. Alright, just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original five. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai-Sahan.
Why is Sai-Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
Where is Sai-Sahan now?
He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
Oh. Okay then. What do you need me to do?
Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Norfolk, a hidden lair of Daedric cultists in the Stormhaven countryside. We must travel there and search for clues.
I'll set out at once to meet you there.
Travel to Stormhaven's eastern reaches and look for the Norfolk ruins. I will be waiting for you inside.
I have some questions.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Sir, but that's not... I do not think it means... Okay, you know what. Tell me more about yourself. Tell me more about yourself. Hi, how you doing? No.
I am Chancellor to
Yes,
the
I must pry.
Council and Overlord of Nibelheim. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Tharn. We are the greatest of the noble houses, with seats at the Imperial Court for countless centuries.
Family of politicians?
Politicians? A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Tharns have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
Which is why your family has been in that position for that long. Isn't your daughter the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She is comfortably lodged in Minimarco's pocket, along with my nephew, Jabard. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
Well, you know. I suppose he's having an appropriate reaction. I guess. What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection, my family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Tharn is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Is this a thing you normally experience? Like, I'm on the right side of history. I'm on the wrong side of history. Like, on a regular basis, enough to develop a preference? Anyway, have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback.
I didn't.
By aligning with you, I will liberate the Empire from Minimarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
Alright. Bye. Search for information in the Norfolk ruins. And if I do enough of these, I can avoid having to do the quests in the Mage Guild or the Sheogorath set of quests and watching that person slowly like lose her shit. I feel concerns for her. I truly do. Being trolled by a deity. Alright, so where did the game want to send me? Can't actually make it out. Alright. So we said the Norfolk ruins. Right. Alright, let's try this again. Ruins in Stormhaven, yes. Rothgar, Rivenspire, Glenumbra, Alakir Desert, Bangkarai, Dragon, Hughesbane. So, oh, I didn't know you could do that here too. Score. There we go. Stormhaven. And where around here? What ruins? Alright. First, let's go to Stormhaven. First and foremost. Then we'll worry about the rest.
Don't start any trouble.
I wasn't. But it didn't. Fine, whatever. Let's see if any of these actually have a name that kind of hints at being near the place. Nope. Let's just go with an abbey. Wrong thing. Loading. Loading. Score! Alright. There it is. Oh! I did pick effectively the best one. Score. Yeah. Cliff! Better. What a beautiful sunny day. How happy my vampire is. Oh, scamps, I remember you. Don't like you. Actually, I don't care. I'm ambivalent. Ooh. That I do grab, though. Oh, wow, that is literally spider silk. I assumed it was maybe some fibrous thing, or that it would be like kind of sort of generically. Is this even close to where I want to go? Or am I on the right path? What's over here anyway? What is this? Cool. Let's just cook while we're here. No. anything here other than a cooking fire? Oh, right. I forgot. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Mine. Hey, Jota. So insofar as the quest, as far as I know, I'm like really behind. So that's part of the reason I'm like making a point to mess with it now. Ow. Actually, on that note, do I have food? That's empty, ma'am. That was empty. Well, there also was a thing where it would be limited by levels. I'm not sure how they handle all of that now.
Following you around like a lost puppy?
Damn. What did he say? He said something about following me around like a lost puppy. In dreams we awaken. In dreams we awaken. Her reveries call to us. From across Tamriel, her dreams have shown us a true world. A far better world than the one you know. Vermina lights the sky of our world. Vermina is the stars of our world. Her 1,000 truths are 1,000 lights in the night sky. The wakeful world is full of suffering and starvation. It is a world of lies. We have come from all corners of this broken world to gather as dreamers of a new, brighter age. She has called us here to Stormhaven. She has awakened us to a better world. We will leave this world of lies behind us. Some cannot comprehend these simple truths. They do not understand her dreams as we do, for they are not true dreamers. She calls to the mighty and the humble. Yet those who are found wanting are cast down into madness. Awaken, sleeper. Ascend, dreamer. Seek her in dreams and join us. We await you. Oh. It's a sultry sack. What could be in it? Oh, sultries. Excuse me, soul gem. Mine. Not even really visible, but hey, whatever. I don't care. Millet will probably have millet, and seasoning will probably have seasoning. You know. Search for information above. There's a lot of search for information points in here. Anyone else feel uncomfortable? Are you serious?
Travel to Stormhaven's eastern reaches and look for the Norvalk ruins. I will be waiting for you inside.
Are you drunk, sir? We are in... Don't look at me like that. We are in the ruins. Anyway. Woo! Yeah, see, someone's like level 15 and I'm coming in like, hey, what's up? Level 40. Orders, Novak Ruins. Examine. We've heard rumors that Aelid ruins sit unplundered in the hills near Wind Keep. Follow Gargak the Knight. He will lead you to them. We must claim these ruins and discover the ancient secrets within. For the dreamers. For the dreamers. Anything in here? Honey. Hey, sir. Okay. This is not so good. Nope. That's not what I wanted to cast. I need to actually hold this out a bit. Oh, right, I remember that. I had that out there just to, like, kind of... Hey, look, it's Abner Tharn and Abner Tharn. Funny. Is this the one that had that? Like, they sometimes have, like, Vermina, dream of 1,000 dreamers, revelations of endless elation, beacon for lost souls, bliss for strong souls, madness for weak souls. Vermina. Okay, hello. What's up, Blood Fiend? You're not the only vampire here. Ah, right. That's how we do that. And that's how we do that. I've gone and forgotten most of the keybinds. Yeah. Because... Hey, look. Stealing some drinks. Oh, hello. I have to get used to this new set of controls I set up here. Daedra Hearts. Harnami. Anything useful? Yes. Heavy sack. What the hell? As an aside, I keep doing that because I had another build set up that I'm probably going to reset up. But I had this here because I was trying to actually just put it on the thing so I can actually start leveling it. I want his staff effect. What enchantment do you have on that, sir? Can I have it? Sir. Please. Ooh. What the? The unbreakable red guard. For all his self-doubt, Sai Sahai has proven monstrously difficult to break. Perhaps the years of physical training he endured to condition his body make the tortures of the flesh pale in comparison. Likewise, threats of bodily harm to friends and acquaintances have no effect. He merely closes his eyes and promises to avenge them. So deftly he pulled the Amulet of Kings from the fingers of Varen's withering husk amidst the chaos of the sobers, and then he was gone, a fleeting shadow into the night. I must have it back if I'm to enact the final stage of my plan. Since that day, I have played a waiting game, as Muluk Bal's plain melt continues unabated. For the time being, this works to my advantage, but I must find the amulet before the plain meld concludes, or my plan is doomed to failure. I would tear this continent apart stone by stone if I had to, but for now, I shall be patient. Sai Sahan cannot endure these tortures forever. He will break, and the Amulet of Kings will be mine once again. Feel that way, though? Speaking stone. Whoop.
You will not break me, King of Worms.
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Sai Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle to be sure, but where is he being kept?
Good question. Oh, hey, what's up? Oops. I'll just drink everyone's fucking blood. What? Ooh. Alright. Okay, so let's look at this. That way? Okay, yeah. Awkward. If I want to do... So, first off, I need to move these around because that's just not really working out for me.
Chimel Adabar, the Amulet of the Kings of Glory, an artifact of the Divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends.
Okay.
The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai Sahan before he can be broken.
I can't help but notice something. Didn't I actually set... Yeah, excuse me. Fixed. Hopefully. The Amulet of the Chimel Abadal. The Amulet of Kings of Glory. Pendant of the Red Diamond. Chimel Adabal. Aelid relic of divine investiture. Whatever myths exist concerning its creation, this much is fact. As a vessel of Akatosh's will, it is tied to him in a very real way. Corruption of the Dragonfire ritual was a taxing endeavor. I spent weeks inscribing the glyphs and preparing the incantations that Acalarius foolishly believed would change his ancestry and birthright. Trusting simpleton. Nim now lies adrift in the Mundus, vulnerable to the parasitic Daedra that feast upon the souls of its people. Like, why though? Anyway, Tharn once asked me outright if the amulet could be used to repair the damage wrought by the soul burst. Subtlety was never part of Abner's repertoire. I could see the scheming machinations behind his eyes even as he pledged his loyalty to me. I think he knew, even then, that he was disposable. Who needs a scheming politician when one aspires to be a god? The answer to his question is, of course, yes. This is why I must seize the amulet and protect it. It is the vessel through which I will supplant my would-be master and become Whoa. Alright then. It is the vessel through which I will supplant my would-be master and assume dominion over 2 worlds. Why would a god settle for just one? Oh, his plan is, that's not what I wanted to type. Okay, yeah. Because it's this one. His plan is quite ambitious. That's how I'm gonna refer to it for now. Okay. Wait. There you go. Damn it. Fuck crawlers. Let's see. Call to the Faithful by Prudentia Blasis. Tamriel cringes in pain beneath the heels of armies that bruise her face. Arrows rend Kinnereth's holy gales, and all the divines sadly shake their heads as their commands are stifled by the drums of war. O faithful, seek the heretics surrounding us on all sides seek to propagate their blasphemies and lies, to trample on the legacy of Riemann and spit upon the divines themselves, endeavoring to bury them forever or obscure them behind a veil of lies. We, true servants of the divine, know these profane foes. These misguided alliances cannot and shall not prevail. Akatosh, invincible and eternal, will not forsake us if only we show our devotion. If only we stand up when so many have been beaten down before us. If only we cry out against the flood of pretenders and their cruel masters. We are called now, brothers and sisters, to silence the dissenters and Daedric thralls that surround us. We are roused by Akatosh's mighty roar and must not stand as the golden hill shakes in resonating rage. Though we wear only simple robes, Stendar defends us. He envelops us in light, in unbreakable Adric glory. He turns aside the blades of the heretics and proclaims our eternal victory. Though we wield only our words, Julianus sharpens them to a razor's edge. He forges our very... Okay, unfortunately, this is not really the place where I can read this, so, you know. What's up, Abner? So I'm just gonna have to, like, actually be quick about these and... Actually, previously we discussed chapter 22, Summoning, Binding, and questioning spirits of Aetheris. Previously, we discussed the reanimation of crude matter for labor, Chapter 16. It is time to delve into deeper, more rewarding subjects. Aside from the traditional ritual components, Chapter 3, you will need the hide of a slaughtered animal cleaned and dried in the approved manner, a measure of dried nightshade crushed with a pestle of pure ebony, an animus geode containing the tortured spirit of man or mare. Prepare a circular ritual space no less than 3 paces across. Isolate the space with a circle of 1 part chalk, 1 part salt, and 1 part ash. In the center of the space, prepare your ritual tools. Write the name of the spirit you wish to summon on the piece of animal hide. Be sure you have no injuries that might spill blood in the circle. Trapping one's own soul in a summoning circle is rarely fatal. See Chapter 25 for exceptions, but is sure to provoke the mockery of your peers. After desecrating the circle, refer to Chapter 10, light the candles in the following order: east, west, north, south. Burn a pinch of nightshade in the ritual bowl. Place the hide in the center of the circle. Finally, take up the animus geode and release its power while holding in your mind an image of the deceased. Once summoned, the spirit is tethered to the animus geode. The geode will act as a beacon, allowing you to call the bound shade to your side whenever you wish. Oh, hello. I was just gonna read, but I mean... Do we actually... Oh, that's right, because I'm doing it wrong. Score. Hey, man. Oh, sorry, sir. My mistake. Whoa! Whoa! Whose was that? Excuse me. Okay, so first off, books. I cannot read them, but I will attempt to skim through them. So, like, if you're desperate to read them, theoretically you can, you know, actually, like, go watch the video and attempt to advances in lockmaking. I am not a writer. I am a thief. I am a good thief. I am not such a good writer. Anyway, I want to write about picking locks. I read a book about designing locks once. It was good. It gave me a lot of ideas. Some guys make locks with angled keyholes. Always carry a bent lockpick. They will work good in those locks. I do, and I open lots of locks. Sometimes I carry copper lockpicks. Copper bends easy. That way I can bend it right there. Copper lockpicks break easy too. Be careful. Sometimes the locks have weird springs. They all spring differently, which makes the picking it hard. I hold my torch close to the lock. This makes it hot. When it's hot, the springs are all the same. They don't bounce so differently anymore. Be careful not to burn yourself. Some thieves can't read. If you can't read, get someone to read this book to you. It will make more sense then. Yes, it will. Of course, they need to understand those instructions, but... What's up, Abner?
Travel to Stormhaven's eastern region.
Alright, yes, fine. That works. Anything of worth? Let's see. Oh, hello. Speaking stone. Examine.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai Sahan into the halls of torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow his upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for.
Alright. Anyway, Duchess of Anguish. It became necessary to relocate Sai Sahan when it became clear that standard interrogation techniques would not work. His will is very strong, no doubt forged during the years he spent training in solitude, attempting to restore the ancient Yokudan art of sword singing. Despite his utter failure to manifest the spirit swords, a task that came as naturally as breathing to the ancient masters, Sai Sahan maintains an unusually strong sense of self. This is true. There are many I need to kill dead. How's it going, Dark? When it was determined that he could resist or outright ignore physical pain, I had him relocated to the dungeons beneath the Imperial City to a location that might be better suited to break his will and extract the information I seek. My contacts amongst Moloch Baal's Daedric servants were receptive to the suggestion. After all, it had been years since any of them had the challenge of breaking a subject with such a strong will. The lovely Duchess of Anguish has a touch that is like razors against the flesh. Her voice sears the mind and soul. Her lips are coated in venom, and her intellect is as sharp as her tongue. She has practiced her art for uncounted centuries, and I am confident she will extract the information from the Red Guard without killing him. I suppose the Red Guard will need to be disposed of when this is over. Once the information is mine, perhaps I will give him to the Duchess as a gift. She will almost certainly kill him, I think, but she will enjoy him as a plaything for many long years. Also, he is a terrible human being. Anyway. Wait, I'm not sure he is, but anyway. All of that not being the point. Talk to Abner Tharn, who is right here. Sup?
At last, Sai Sahan has been taken to the halls of torment.
Do you know where that is?
Oh yes. It's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the halls of torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread.
That sounds a lot like what happened to Lyris.
It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time.
We need to rescue Sai Sahan. Can you get us to the halls of torment?
Of course I can. I am Abner Tharn. But first, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Very well. Can you give me... Dick. You know, I too might have liked a portal. So that is working fine. Good to know. Didn't take forever or anything. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Also, hear that. Are anyone fighting in it? Turning on. What's the path up there? This way? Anything interesting? Yes. Being notes by Dr. Alfidia Lupus for a series of pamphlets on the major cultural styles of Tamriel. Dr. Lupus was imperial ethnographer for the potentate Savrian Chorak from 2E 418 to 431. I saw Devace last night, briefly, at the Torchbug. I told him I truly cared for him, but that Morian had won my heart. He clouded over like a storm in the Gerals, but then took a deep breath and managed a dignified exit. Oh, I do hope he'll be all right. Though I must confess I'm more worried about Morian. His experiments with Devaith are reaching their climax, when Morian will open a gate and personally make a visit to Oblivion. He says he's going to try for Azura's realm of Moonshadow. As he says, that ought to be relatively safe. Safe? I'm as anxious as a scrib on a griddle. I dearly want to see Morian before he goes, but he says he must concentrate on mastering the ritual and can't be interrupted. He did send a note by Selphage saying I should take his place representing the university at the Potentate State Dinner for the new envoy from Ursinium. He must be really busy to skip that event, as I know he was keen to go. Well, all the better for my racial motifs project, I suppose. Work, work, work will take my mind off my worries. The new province of Ursinium doesn't have an embassy yet, so for the dinner, the Potentate Snake staff set up a row of pavilions on the grounds of the White Gold Tower. To honor Envoy Thukish, they were all decorated with authentic Orcish paraphernalia imported from Rothgar, so I got out my journal and took notes during the interminable speeches. Strange to think that a folk as brutish as the orcs seem to be, could design and create objects of such sophistication. Of course, they are known across Tamriel as fine armorers, but I'd always assumed that it was due to their great strength, rather than skill. Terrible person. A glance at their arms and armor was enough to show me how wrong my assumption had been. Though never ornate or over-embellished, their metalwork, though even simpler or more utilitarian than the Nords, display a deep understanding of the laws of proportion, symmetry, and harmonic congruity. An orcish sword may be a weapon of violence, but to contemplate the dynamic sweep of its blade, visually balanced by its heavy but shapely hilt, obviously molded to flow into the hand of its wielder, why, it's almost restful and reassuring. Afterwards, at the reception, I was happy to see somebody I recognized in Lady Opal, the Archmagister. She greeted me warmly and, over some Westweald wine and Eider cheese, asked me how things were going with me and my pair of wizards. I told her I thought I'd made a terrible muddle of things, but she assured me everything could work out in the end. She said she's known Morian for ever so long, and he's really quite sensible beneath his fussy old man ways. She was glad he'd found someone as clever as I to keep him from completely vanishing into his laboratory, but as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what he's done. I think I'll go talk to Selphage again. Maybe he can help me get through to Morian before he leaves. Pardon me. Oh, hey! Thanks. I'm glad to hear it. Sorry to hear, however, about your system breaking down. Yeah, I hadn't actually played it in a very long time, so I'm only starting to rejoin it. Also, welcome to the stream, V Hammer Bear. 3000. V3000. There we go. So wait, should I just read it Hammer Bear 3000 or V Hammer Bear V3000? Rage quite! You rage quite? Hello. I feel like this may be a terrible idea. Let's do it! Yep, terrible idea. Okay. I'm about to die. Woo! Yep. I did not plan that well. I can hear once. So I will do that. And... okay. No. No, don't die. There we go. And, if I can do this, I'm going to actually improve.
You are unworthy to kiss my feet. Be gone with you.
Okay. That's good enough. For now.
When you destroy the next, this one will have returned.
There we go. I thought that was my clan fair. I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? The soul-shriven style. Hello, hello. Alright. Oh yeah, that. Thank you. Alright. I don't even remember what I'm excused for at this point. So, you know. Okay, so now that I've gone and done that, let's undo that and give myself something. So first off, world, vampire. I want invigorating, not invigorating drain. I want to level up mist form is the thing. But the thing is, I really tend to need my clan fair and invigorating drain. Well, there we go. Sure. We'll go with that. I was like, oh, I thought those were enemies and they're not. Never mind, as it turns out they are. Go me. Now I need... oh, yeah, that is where I want to go. But probably not through the structure containing all these enemies. Although it would appear that that doesn't matter because enemies, enemies everywhere. Enemies. Let's go. Yes. Any and all questions are welcome insofar as the game. I knew it. Oh, I'm running out of bag space. And some of that shit I'm like, yeah, just throw it out. In fact, while I'm at it, I can have a mod do that for me. Not like an add-on. Not like you, like, sit there like, yes, I would like you to actually... Alright, fish. Mark fishing lure. On! There we go. Because honestly, at the moment, I'm not really going to be doing a lot in the way of fishing, and it just ends up taking up space. So let's see. Rescan. That should have done that. Perfect. Ah! Now my bag space is already at 4. Whee! I just want to find a shrine. Someone give me a wish shrine. Hello, Scamp. Time to die. There we go. Give me blood. Yes, my target is immune. However, what they are is immune to my stun. They are not immune to me being able to drain their blood, which they used to be before. Like, if you drain them once... But, like, they're still alive. They have a pulse, clearly. I should be able to drain them. So it's actually a change I am in full support of. I guess I'll just kill them. I can't help but notice that's someone over there. Oh, she was just like sitting there while her friend was dying. She was just like hanging out, like stretching and shit. She's just not happy about that. Alright. Pariah Abbey. Wait, really? I want to check something now that I'm here. Is it here? Is there one here? No. Ah, nicely done. Plonk. Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength. Some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and almost feeble. One would think that age may have aged him, but, you know. Whee! Stop flinging at me. Hello, Varen. What the hell? Excuse me? These new? this one is. Well, there it is. Tharn's back with us, and I don't like it one bit. Elizabeth and I managed to get into Manimarco's castle with a little help from our soul-shriven friend, Sir Caldwell. Caldwell's like a wisp, a little light in the upper march, if you get my meaning. But he can be damned useful at times, and he shows up in the damnedest places. While we risked our necks fighting through worm cultists and flesh atronachs, Tharn projected his smirking image to different parts of the castle, goading us on. We eventually got to the tower where he was being held, but Manimarco was ready for us, and raised all manner of undead to challenge us. In the end, we defeated them and escaped with Tharn. But here's the topper. Tharn lied to us. He has no idea where Sai is being held, or where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. Of course he claims he can help us find both, but when he admitted his lie, I lost my temper and laid him onto the floor with a single punch. Gods, it felt good. That was a long time coming. That's when Tharn spilled the beans. He told Elizabeth that we'd been lying and revealed the prophet's true identity. Lord Varen immediately admitted everything, of course. I hope it wasn't too soon. It's vital that we maintain Elizabeth's trust, and now I can see doubt behind the Vestige's eyes. Nope, this is the MMO, yeah. This is Elder Scrolls Online. Also, hello, Seko Shinakami, and welcome to the stream. Tharn is such a lying skeever. All he cares about is his empire and his family status. Lord Varen believes Tharn's here for a reason, but I don't trust him, and I never will. I plan to keep a close eye on him. I actually, not so much bedtime stories, but in the past and stuff like that, I do actually read like various books and stuff to my fiance at times, like the Dresden Files mainly.
An unexpected visit.
I was actually, in all seriousness, I have considered, maybe like doing that as a gig at some point. Not reading random people their bedtime story. That would be awkward. But audiobooks and the like. Although, I'm not sure. I think I'd have a lot to learn. An unexpected visit. Tharn and I discovered where they are keeping Sai Sahan.
At last. Where can he be found?
A prison in Cold Harbor called the Halls of Torment.
Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the Halls of Torment immediately.
Is there anything else?
I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current. But I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits us. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a foolish old man who glimpsed the wisdom of the scrolls and survived.
But you can find a path to the Halls of Torment, can't you?
When Tharn returns, we will combine our resources. We will find a path to these Halls of Torment soon enough.
I guess that works. Let's see. So, none of these rings, just checking. Alright. So this ring. Yes, it'll bind it to my account, and I don't care. There we go. But that did cut out my health by an amount, and hopefully... Yeah, the, other thing should handle that. I just need to figure out what to put it on. I got like 830 magic. I think I can. I'll figure this out. Alright. Let's see. Screw it, I'll put it on that. Wait, first let's make sure I don't have anything better in the cloth category. Do I even have a Mundus Stone effect? Anyway, I'm not that impressed by that. And I'm not about to, like... So... No! Does this require 40? Yes. Most of this isn't going to be level 40. Oh well, whatever. I'll leave that there for now. Now let's go outside and wander around so you guys can be like, hey, come back here. And apparently I have to wander because I can't just like port to the inn. Because then I lose my little Daedra saying, what's up? And all of that. He's just minding his own business fishing. I'll let him fish. I should have just gone this way. Oh well. That worked though. Started. Vestige, meet me at the harvest. You're ready to rescue Sai-san. Well, I'm not. I have like an inventory issue right now. But I'm gonna fix that, sir. Come on. Nothing really? Oh, okay. No. Quite a bit. Ah, because of the screen being on the other one, it's probably all of those messages are probably on this one. Yep. Like I said, when I named it, relative silence. One. Perfect. Literally? That's it? Oh, wait, there we go. Not for me, but for someone else. Okay, so, about that, I could, but really I just kind of want to get rid of it. Like, I could send that for someone else to research it, but really I'd rather get rid of it. Those I want to keep around because those might actually come in handy for one of my characters. Like, relatively soon. I have an alt that is about on level for that. Well, no, not yet, but will be soon.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
That dude's gonna buy me an ale.
Welcome to the Bank of Dagger.
Much better. Right into a wall. Right into... what am I running into? There you go. Now that my bags are relatively clear, let's go find a shrine. Or just go to the harborage, like, that way. Like, apparently they're not that far apart.
Put a cork in its arm. Size my friend. Probably the best friend I have. If the vestige is going, I'm going too.
Yes, I see. And you are the most qualified. Why? Is it your superior knowledge of Cold Harbor? Your expertise in dealing with Daedric entities? Or is it simply the unrequited puppy love you feel for that shirtless mammoth?
Yo, anyone got some popcorn? I was joking in reference to there's drama going on. It's I think my family was trying to figure out whether or not I actually wanted popcorn. Hello. What's up, Varen? Can I... wait a second. There is a soul gem. Give me the soul gem. Oh, what the hell is this? 4. Apparently now it's an essay. I am Grand Chancellor Abner Tharn, Overlord of Nibene, the head of the Elder Council, advisor to emperors and kings for 117 of the 164 years that I have been alive. I did not come by my position of influence through luck or nepotism, but rather through extreme... Yeah, it's a family... Anyway. But rather through extreme discipline, ambition, and cunning. And yet, here I am, conspiring with idiots and fools in a musty hole in the ground. How the mighty have fallen. The year is 2E582, but I am unsure of the precise date. I've lost track, given the gravity of the monumental task that is before us. After reading the previous entries in this chronicle, I feel it necessary to offer my side of the story, so that I am not misrepresented by future historians. We Tharns have held positions of power throughout Cyrodiil since the days of the potentate. We are prized for our loyalty to the Empire, our deft political machinations, and our ruthless subjugation or elimination of dissenters within imperial territories. What we do is grim work, but it is necessary if the Empire is to endure. Do I sound boastful and egotistical? Perhaps I am. But I shall put these words to paper so that you, the reader, might understand my views and my actions and their place in the long view of history. For nearly 30 years, I advised the savage men of the Reach. From Dukarak to Leovic, as their long brutish dynasty ravaged the empire. They lasted longer than many of the would-be conquerors that came before them, but their alien nature and low heritage made them unfit to stand in the presence of the true-blooded sons of Kolova or Nibene. Their most grave insult came when Leovic, youngest of their line, sought the hand of my 16th daughter, Clivia, in marriage, that she might rule with him as empress. Like his grandfather before him, who married Varaxia Tharn, Leovic hoped that our family's connections and pure Nibenese bloodline would somehow legitimize his claim to the Ruby Throne. It was an exercise in futility, and it exasperated me to no end. This guy is terrible, by the way. So when Varin Acalarius, the son of a Kolovan duke and a powerful military leader in his own right, contacted me in secret and sought my assistance to depose those foul strangers from the north, I eagerly agreed. The war was long and bloody, but armed with my knowledge of the imperial city, Varin eventually led his army of rebels to the palace gates. Varin drove his sword into Leovic's black-blooded heart and watched him die, choking on his own lifeblood at the foot of the Ruby Throne, and immediately declared himself to be emperor. For my loyalty and assistance, he agreed to take my daughter Clivia as his bride. After Varin's betrayal at Mannimarco's hand, it pained me to hand the reins of the empire over to another outlander. But the King of Worms is a dangerous enemy. To ensure the dominance of necromancy over all other forms of magic, Mannimarco immediately cast the Mages Guild out of the imperial city, then had all remaining dissenters arrested as enemies of the state. I did not wish for my name to appear on that very long list, which only grew shorter when the executions began. So I pledged my loyalty. In return, I was granted stewardship of the imperial city. My daughter Clivia, still the Empress Regent, became the titular ruler of the empire, but Mannimarco remained the power behind the throne. Of course, Mannimarco turned on me the moment my usefulness was expended. I was marginalized and cloistered away in a tower of bones, and my daughter was turned against me, lured by Mannimarco's promise to teach her the dark arts that would give her mastery over life and death. But know this, dear reader. I will take the empire back. I will restore order out of chaos. That is my only ambition, and my ultimate desire. I will strike down any who stand in my way with all the fires of Daedric sorcery I can command, and those who dare to thwart me shall be damned to the pits of oblivion for all eternity. He feels very strongly about this, by the way.
The time has come for another foray into Oblivion vestige. We have one last ally in need of rescue.
Bye! No, just kidding. Sai Sahan. I've been paying attention.
Indeed, Abner Tharn and I have been meditating, scrying, and poring over Manamako's notes. And at long last, we've discovered the location of the Halls of Torment.
How long has Sai Sahan been a prisoner there?
Our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years. Far longer than any mortal man should endure. But Sai Sahan is something more than mortal man. He's a descendant of Leki, the Yokudan sword saint. I've seen it.
You've seen his descendancy? Okay. Or heritage? Then we must find him. And quickly.
We have been able to determine the precise area of the halls where Sai is being held. This is why we were so long about the task. I shall open a portal for you.
Am I going alone?
Lyris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task. Speak with them and hear what they offer, but you must choose one or the other.
Goodbye. God damn it. I don't like him, but he actually might be a decent choice. So, hey Lyris, what's up?
What's wrong? What did Varen say?
He said that only one of you can join me. Apparently I'm sad, so there we go.
Then your choice is clear. I've known Sai Sahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai. Would Tharn do the same?
I want you by my side, Lyris. I do.
You look perplexed. What inscrutable riddles is Varen spouting now?
He said that only one of you can join me.
Did he? What surprisingly good advice. Titanborn and I are more likely to kill each other than we are to help. The choice is yours. But I recommend choosing brains over brawn. I have valuable knowledge of the Daedra, and don't forget, I'm the mage.
I am also a mage, and I can summon Daedra. I'm just saying. What the fuck is this? Seriously. You guys just sitting here with this in here? No one wants to say anything about this thing? Look, it is not a normal table decoration. That said, if no one's using it, I might want it for my, my inn. I think it will help spook up the place that's really just got... So now I have to make a decision again, right? Right. The other thing is... Abner is annoying. He's also a terrible person. Alright, and I'm just like poking at this while I think out loud. Also because I do believe that I need food. I wonder if I should put on that add-on back. I don't exactly like it. And it's out of date. And there are better ones. Yet... Which part is a very important point. Yeah. Apparently it's so terrible you won't even spell his name right.
What's wrong?
Apparently I can talk to Varen.
Time has not mended their mistrust. No good can come from taking both Abner and Lyris with you. You must choose one, and only one.
Oh, damn it. But I don't want to. Alright. Also, let's poke at this. So, buff display, blah blah blah, font. That's one start. And then... Okay. That's actually... That will make it so that I don't have to see, like, everyone's buff. I don't need that. But so long as I have this, then I can actually know... Then I can actually know things like whether or not I need food or drink. Time for me to get drunk. Alright. So, I'm gonna bring Lyris. Partially because, as he pointed out, he's the mage. And I'm a mage.
What's wrong? What did Varen say? Then your choice is clear. I've known Sai Sahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai. Would Tharn do the same?
I don't want you to actually do that, but yeah, okay.
Thank you. You won't regret it. Back in the Cold Harbor slave pits, the Shriven used to whisper about the halls of torment. When I think of what Sai must be going through, we'll bring him back, or die trying.
Go with Lyris. Save Sai Sahan from the halls of torment.
If she dies in the bargain, it will be annoying. I was about to say they wouldn't do that, but that seems like a great way to guarantee that that's exactly what happens. Ah! Fuckity fuck fuck. Thought as much. Okay. Actually, just a moment. Yep.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Jesus. Really? Really? What's up? I am draining blood from a skeleton. Like water from a stone. Oh, hello. Why do I feel like there's... Oh. Because he is the archer. I was like, why do I feel like I'm...
Becoming a sword singer is child's play, Sai. I mastered it in an afternoon. Here, let me show you.
Waves!
place when I was a prisoner in Cold Harbor. It's a living nightmare. Be ready for anything.
Alright. And thank you for that tip, Dark.
I heard about this.
Okay, stop. But you're standing on top of the corpse I'm trying to loot. Ah!
That's Tharn's voice. What is he doing here?
Which of silence? I don't need to know.
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword. Slice them to ribbons!
Ooh, now I want to know what, like...
My dark sword says.
Make sure my little pet doesn't die. Whoa! Haha.
I'll tell you. Your friends are here to save you. Pity they arrived too late. It's time for your next round of torture. You'll enjoy this one.
What?
Sai was right there. We had him. We were so close.
Why would his torturer be made to look like Tharn?
Tharn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have sensed that. On the plus side, a doppelganger with Tharn's face was much more satisfying to kill.
What was that about being a sword singer?
The sword singers are legendary. They were a group of Red Guard sword masters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. Sahan spent years trying to resurrect their lost art, but never succeeded. He considered it his greatest failure.
So the doppelganger was using that failure to torment him.
And it took on Tharn's appearance.
I know
because
you
he was
do,
a familiar
Dark.
rival that Sai
So to
secretly
speak.
despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed, day after day, year after year. I can't think of anything worse.
That's a pretty bad one. Oh, hey, books. Quotes from the Great. Oh my god. Ah, the arena. The clanging of armor, the thrill of victory, the mud and sweat and sting of defeat, and of course, the beautiful clink of gold coins. Nothing in the whole of Tamriel competes. I do fancy myself something of a connoisseur when it comes to this most noble sport, and I've developed favorites over the years. Favorite champions, yes, and favorite fighting styles, too. No warrior impresses me more than the one who charges into battle with a weapon in each hand, sure in their skills, coordinated beyond belief, and unafraid of their enemies' attacks. None better represent the true spirit of the arena. As a frequent attendee and a bettor of large sums, I've had the privilege of meeting many of my favorite champions, and I've collected their quotes in this most illustrious fighting style. I wish to share them with the world that others might be inspired to take up two weapons and charge to their destinies, and hopefully into my local arena. Most people only train with a weapon in one hand or use two-handers. To train yourself to fight with two weapons, you have to focus on your offhand. Force yourself to practice and spar with it alone for a while so you can catch it up. Takes a long time to learn, and it's easy to give up because that arm will start out so weak, but if you keep it up, you'll be whirling around in the pit in no time. The Maelstrom. Millera was a juggler before she came to the arena. Already knew how to handle many daggers. Better money here, so Khajiit stays. Millera. It's all about speed. 2 light weapons and a quick feet. You need more than just fast attacks. You need to be able to predict your opponent's move, show up where he least expects you, run circles around him, and call him names. If you can frustrate your challenger, you gain an even better advantage. Heart Striker Goranian. Growing up, I had twin sisters. Little brats. They were constantly pestering me, trying to pretty up my hair and drag me off to play tea party. I had to learn how to keep both at bay early, and, I guess that's where it all started. When I got into training, it just felt normal to have a weapon in each hand. So, start early, I guess. Mutilator Drothro. Also, my throat is bothering me, so just a moment. Well, you don't have a shield, but you can learn to parry and even sort of block with 2 weapons. It's the best style for disarming the other guy, that's for sure. That's why I like it. Send his weapon flying and then what, right? The Decimator. Well, it's something I certainly have a lot to say about, so much so that I've written a book. You can find a copy at most of the local booksellers. Ask for Fighting to Survive and Surviving to Fight, the definitive guide to 2-weapon combat. Tell him I sent you for a discount. Todir, the Tower. My throat is starting to hurt. I'm getting something to drink, but I needed to clear my throat for a moment. Swords to take, and then to throw away. Cause all of them are crap. Excellent. Alright. More swords. Trying to take the swords, Lyris, get out of the way. Many of these are gonna get thrown away. Moloch, Orc Father, by Rambarak Gro Abamath. No Moloch, spurned of Bothia and king of curses. An age ago, a cult of elves left the Somerset Isles, abandoning their kin to follow Veloth, a pathetic tool of Bothia. Trinimac confronted Bothia for his trespass and was challenged to battle. Trinimac was about to strike a mighty blow when Mephala appeared and stabbed him in the back. As Trinimac kneeled, wounded by Mephala's treachery, Bothia gloated and cast a terrible ritual to scar and twist his appearance, then cast him to a place of choking air and ash. Trinimac, enraged by his failure, was reborn in blood as he sliced open his own chest, tearing the shame from his spirit. Moloch, the god of curses, rose from the ash and cursed Boleth for his malice. No. Bothia. Boleth, what? I don't even know. On that day, Moloch spoke the code to his faithful and swore vengeance against those who would break it. Do not steal. Do not kill your kin. Do not attack without cause. Those who break these rules must pay the blood price. And thus, the orcs were born of blood, the blood of Moloch. Whee! All these swords. And they're all gonna get thrown away. Damn! I have no bag space anymore. Unsurprising, but still. Are you just like... It's like everyone just tidying up. You must be that bored with waiting for me. The hell? Hey, look! Brimstone steps. If this isn't a sweeping open space, close enough. I'm going to complain.
Some unwanted visitors in the halls of torment. Let's make them feel welcome.
Not feeling very welcome. What's up, guys? Do-do-do. Anything useful? Anything useful? I mean, yes, it's all useful, but, you know.
Your friend always has an opportunity to free himself. All he needs to do is reveal the location of the amulet of peace, and you can all be on your merry way.
I do not care, man. More and more shit I cannot actually carry. Hey, look, all my shit is full. Alright. Hey, there's.
Enjoy your visit. You'll never leave the halls of torment alive.
I am undead! Like, no, seriously, actually my character is vampiric, so, like, in case you couldn't tell by her constantly draining blood like she's, Cain. Hey, Victus! Oh, that's, like, completely the wrong button. Wow. That was impressive. The degree to which that was the wrong button. What? Nice! I'm very happy about that one. Okay. Anything in here I can just get rid of? Yes. Lots. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, wait, which of these are about? These are all 0. And none of them have stats. This is even better. Destroy. Yes, destroy. I want at least one space in my bag.
Just tell me where the amulet is and we can be together forever, Sai. Isn't that what we both want?
That sounded like my voice. What's going on? I never said that.
We just fought a doppelganger. What do you think? Well, are you sure? Wait, yes, you can ultimately cure it, but that involves a priest. And you do start with the disease, but like I think what it is with some of them is you start with the disease, and then you can actually just have if I remember correctly, a potion or something to cure it. However, if you actually go full-on vampire, because there's a period of time, when you go full-on vampire, it requires a priest's intervention, or something like that. Also, specifically in this one, hello. We have undeath as a trait. So, my character, at the very least, is undead. Because she's taken that trait.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
I'll get to helping you, Sai, but there are these chests and stuff, and some of them might have something useful to me, and I'm probably a terrible person, Sai.
Where is the amulet? If you tell me, this will all be over, and we can finally be together.
Sai, I'm really sorry. As it turns out, I'm terrible. Okay.
They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests. She seems to be drawing power from those stones. Destroy them, quickly!
Yeah, but I'm looking for these. Yes. Hello, do you remember the whole doppelganger conversation? Destroying one shielding stone. Thank you for handling them, Lyris. Go handle them. I want to see what's going on over here. Okay. Excuse me. I don't want to be in whatever that is. But yeah, trade aside, because, yeah, as much as I did point it out, like, there are plenty of situations where trait's name in game kind of doesn't line up with lore, especially lore of a pre-existing franchise. But there is the fact that you have to go through a second rigmarole, and that's why you can't get it after that.
Spoiled the mood.
Yep. Just call me mood spoiler. Let's go ahead and ask any of my friends. No, not really. Oh, well, destroy. Yes, destroy. One. And that is very, probably not as nice as I think it is. I don't even know whose blood I'm draining. I'm just draining. Excuse me. Which part of it do you not understand? Where is my little guy? Oh my god, he's... Could you not... Oh my... Seriously?
I'll protect you, my love.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing that I chose Lyris, seeing as my normal tank got himself stuck in a wall. Vampire increased to level 10. Vampire is a master! Nice. Thank you. Do you really want to destroy a dwarven sword? You might want a dwarven sword. I mean, why would you want this Daedric-style tome?
I'll deal with them. You'll be safe here, my love.
Hey, Lyris. That's not Lyris. Whoa! Well, noted. No real reason, right? Yeah. What's up, Lyris? Ow! Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Noted. You fucking fuck. I feel like that's not good. Okay. Bad. Huh.
Too late. Once again. Come, my friend. Time for your next session.
That's just terrible.
Vestige, hold a moment.
But you too getting traumatized? No, I did not remember the Neosporin. Did not remember the Neosporin, rather. Oh, wait. Red meat? That's not going to help. That's a material. Destroy! Yes. Poultry, no. Pie, however, is a fully complete meal. You know, this is probably something I shouldn't be doing. But, you know... Ooh. Nice. Hey, there's.
When I get my hands on Metamarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity.
Apparently, I'm as clueless as Lyris. This is great. I don't understand. Why did that doppelganger look like you? Why are you so wow, she's really angry. Her lips have taken on a whole new shape. Her philtrum has become solid. Anyway.
How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more.
Apparently no one believes you, Lyris. Literally no one. No one. I know, especially random food found in a torture area in which they were torturing the person by attempting to pseudo-seduce them with the vision of someone that he probably is crushing on. Yep. So, you know. And also, eating food in the underworld has worked out very well for everyone who has ever done it in mythology. How should I know? Oh, wait. They pulled the idea from Sai's head, didn't they?
What? No. Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. This is just so unexpected. Confusing.
Literally all of your friends say, you know what, though? Sometimes I've been in the situation where everyone else, like, kind of assumes, and it's really obnoxious, so I feel for you. But, I'm just gonna say, they decided to use you as a doppelganger in that way with him. And that sounds like he doesn't think of you as just a friend. Would you say he's just a friend? I think we just met Manamarco's Duchess of Anguish. Awesome. Wait, no. But she just went to she survived.
I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull.
All right, then.
Let's keep moving. And listen, don't mention this whole thing to anyone. I need some time to figure out what it means.
Okay. Sure. Is this the
We
exit?
don't get many visitors in the halls of torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents.
Oh, well, thank you for your hospitality. It is so... Ay, carajo. How you doing there? I want to carry that because that's actually useful to me. Right into this wall.
Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery. Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestines.
Hey! I'm just getting startled by, like, also my own shit. Not just the game, but me, apparently. Ooh, lockpick. Those are useful. Borscht! I will throw out a sword for a borscht, for a decent borscht recipe. I think that's fair enough, right? Right. Destroy! Yes. Which way did I come from? I think I came from those. Yes. Now, as much as I do technically have a character who I'm kind of teaching this. I have like a character I'm teaching provisioning, and it's not this one. I'm lazy.
Halls of torment. Whether it takes a day or 1,000 years, Sai Sahan will be broken.
So what you're saying is efficiency never really been your strong suit. high explosive build. Lots of randomly useful shit in the boxes here. And some of it quite valuable, but if I, you know, had a place to sell it.
Where is the Amulet of Kings? This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years? Or 2,000 years? I no longer tell. But I will never break. Never.
You know, actually, if he's already at the point where he can't tell whether or not it's been 2 years or 2,000 years, I think he might just, like, die not broken. Because, like, just inertia at this point. I don't know. Is there such thing as torture inertia? Because if there is, I think that will get him through the day. If torture inertia is in fact a thing. Really?
I should have never trusted you. Faith, Sai.
Burn.
Why didn't you protect me? I should have never trusted you.
Hey guys, can I show you my bats?
To defy the Duchess of Anguish?
Shit.
I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly. An eternity of agony. It will be glorious.
Thank you. I am terrible at making decisions, so the fact that you've given me the opportunity to deal with both makes things so much easier for me. Wait, is that not what she... Oh, hello. It looked like she was in another room. So I was like all set to be like, yeah, sure, why not? Kinda wishing I had more AoEs. I would love to be able to see exactly how much health my little Daedra has, because, like, honestly... Ooh! Backpack bind on pickup. For whatever reason, the heart of this flame Atronach has refused to cool entirely and is very warm to the touch. Take all. That is mine. I don't know what it's for, but it's mine. Eh. Eh. Ooh, lockpick. Eh. Alright. How's it going, Sai? You're okay, right? You just sitting here yawning after... So like, guys? Just a sec, Sai. I do feel a vague squiggle of guilt, so... I'm almost done. Ooh, lockpick. Sorry about that. Hi, Sai. Not Lyris.
Help me with his bonds.
Alright. I was trying to, but you got away. Plonk. Hey, Sai. How's it going?
I do not know you. Why are you here? Who sent you?
Varen sent me. I'm a friend. Wonder if he's gonna trust any of this. I mean, fair enough. Yes! Yes, she is. She's, in this game, it's Nord, right? It's in... Instead of Tamriel, it's in Tyria that they're Norn, right? Varen sent me. I'm a friend.
The Emperor? He lives? This day is filled with wonders.
The fact that you trust me at all, sir. You're a very trusting person. They really didn't think this through. Instead of torturing you, they could just as easily have staged this, and it wouldn't even have been torture. And just asked nicely and gotten the answer. Did they force you to reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings?
They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. But I did not break my vow.
Wow, okay, everyone.
Safe.
This is one of those things where, like, if there's two answers to a question and they're close enough to each other, I will always mix them up. So, the fact that I know one is Norn and the other isn't is what's going to trip me up more often than not. Because I'm like, wait, which one is it? Is it or isn't it? Can you walk? We need to get out of here.
My strength is returning. Lead on.
Sure. Goodbye.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly.
But there's stuff to loot. Oh, no, I already looted that. Oh, yeah, go through the portal. I'll meet you there. It's all good. That's even better. Okay, I actually already looted everything here before I rescued him. That's not awkward or anything, or did I? No, I didn't, because as much as... I mean, he's already in. We're good. We're good. We're set. We don't have to worry. Let's go back to the harborage. Yep. Norn is from Guild Wars, which is Tyria rather than Tamriel. So they both begin with T's. They're both buy to play games. They both have Norns, and they both have Nordic-esque characters. One called Nords and the other called Norn. Yeah. And then I mix them up because, of course, I do. Hey, Sai. How's it going? You're still a dick, Abner. Hey, Varen.
Sai-Sahan lives. You've outdone yourself, Vestige.
The Daedra tortured his mind as well as his body. We knew that before we were going there, though, so I don't know why I'm bringing this up.
The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything that Daedra can concoct. The forces of loyalty, honor, and friendship are powerful indeed.
You know, on the one hand, I'm really happy that Sai-Sahan actually believes this isn't some sort of Daedric trick. Because, like, I would be really sad if he just thought it was some Daedric trick and was just freaking out while he was sitting over there. Like, what kind of head fuckery is this now? On the other hand, what if this was some sort of Daedric trick? What's our next move?
We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Sai-Sahan has had time to recover.
Past tense.
Great strength, but he will still need to rest after such an ordeal.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Sai locked the amulet away in the room.
Oh my god, it took 5 seconds.
And entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him. He's eager to meet his liberator. I'll contact you when we're ready to move forward.
Seriously. It just came through. It was like, hey, quick, go through a portal. Here's this guy. He's totally Varen. Also, tell him where it is, like right now. Exactly. This is kind of my point. Oh, wait. You mean like in plot? This is true. It could, in fact, be some sort of Daedric trick. So, like, on the one hand, I feel kind of happy for him that he's at least not sitting there twitching in paranoid, like, in paranoid agony. Pardon me. On the other hand, this could so easily be a Daedric trick. Ah, this is true.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. Strange name.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
True, your soul was taken from you?
Okay, wow. That's personal information? Wow. Excuse me. I need to talk to Varen for a second here, because that is personal information. And yes, it's true.
Stranger still. My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. Yet you have both of those things in great measure.
Well, I've been eating a lot of
I
soul
begun to
shards.
think that honor was a relic of the past. You give me hope.
As I sit there with glowing eyes. I mean, then again, it does mean I'm a very hungry vampire, and I guess that means I'm decent. How are you feeling?
I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. But mentally, I feel a darkness in my heart. Weight on my soul. I do not know how long this emptiness will remain.
That may require medication, sir. Either that or a long course of some various programs. I can give you some information. I've got like how do we get the Amulet of Kings?
I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor, Kasura. As soon as I am able, we must meet with her.
We will, as soon as you're well. You should rest now. I guess that comma's weird. You should rest now.
I will try to rest. But I am a warrior. I cannot sit still for very long.
Warriors rest.
I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura.
Warriors also
I
bathe.
am unpleasantly
You know, when they don't want to get infected.
fragrant. If she hadn't beat downwind of me, I would never hear the end of it.
All right then, as you say, Sai.
The path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me to know that I shall walk the path with friends. May we all rest a little easier tonight. I know I shall.
No, I should have freed up 2 slots. What's up?
We will meet with Kasura. The path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me to know that I shall walk the path with friends. May we all rest a little easier tonight. I know I shall.
Well, he's saying he needs to rest and I'm telling him I'm confused. Ooh, that's not a bad jewel. Completed the Halls of Torment. Gained a skill point. Speaking of which, many skill points. Alright, it's taking its sweet time, but it's slowly leveling. Ooh! I forgot. I can actually put this point in. So yeah. Reduces my damage taken by up to 33%. Based on my missing health, while I am below 50% health, as opposed to 30. So that is good, because I'm not a big fan of having to wait until I am at 30% health to, like, gain benefits here. I'm a mage. I don't like being at 30% health. But yeah, he's sitting there like, I can't really rest. And I'm like, sir. Look, we've hired a physical therapist and what? Proper torture techniques? Volume 13 by the Duchess of Anguish? This feels vaguely like a threat. Just appeared on my doorstep. Like, I killed the Duchess of Anguish and a book written by the Duchess of Anguish appears outside my hideout? I am highly suspicious. Focus on proper torture techniques by the Duchess of Anguish. Focus on failure. Pain can be an effective tool in the torture of mortals, but it has an inherent failing. It is temporary. Failure, on the other hand, lasts for an eternity. Throughout their brief existence, every mortal invariably attempts activities that are beyond their physical capabilities, in the hopes of achieving greatness. Mortals refer to this quality as ambition. Inevitably, complications brought about by overreach, overexertion, miscalculation, or simply by bad luck will result in catastrophic failure in one or more of these activities. The resulting shame and self-reproach will often imprint itself within a mortal's mind and forever remain, haunting them for the remainder or their days. Failure, on the natural byproduct of a mortal's ambition, can therefore be one of the most potent weapons in a torturer's arsenal. Mortals, through liberal exercise of free will, do not wish to be reminded of their failures or their unrequited ambitions. Recounting these failures can have a devastating effect upon their pride, a pitiable quality which espouses the individual person as a unique and exalted personality in a vast and meaningless universe. When a mortal's pride is affected, any other favorable qualities they might possess are devalued in their own self-perception. To wit, they begin to mentally torture themselves. One of the most elegant and efficient means of breaking a mortal's spirit, then, I know, right, is the constant and repetitive recreation of the events they consider to be their most devastating failures and inadequacies. By highlighting, even exaggerating, and to some degree even distorting these events, we can create a situation where their own self-doubts and frustrations turn inward, devouring their own mind, body, and soul. Though it may take more time and effort than pure physical torture, a daily regimen of repetitive forced failure scenarios will eventually break the subject's will without the need to resort to violence or bloodshed, the expense of which have been extensively documented as the direct result of elevated cleaning costs and desiccated corpse disposal. She is 100% correct on that point, though, so, I mean, kudos to her for that amount of insight, I guess. My face is not a happy one, but, it was like, oh, okay then. True, and also true. It is a great way to fuck with someone's head. Definitely. Hey, look at her with her, like, her leer. Or, like...
We have to find Sai Sahan.
Yo.
He knows where the Amulet of Kings is, and he doesn't deserve to suffer at the hands of that sniveling, knife-eared puddle of troll piss.
Lyris? He's like... Where'd he go? What the fuck just happened?
Sai Sahan is back with you. I've lived up to my part of the deal. I trust that the rest of you will do the same.
Abner knows what's up. Lyris, are you high? He's right there. Hey, Caldwell.
I understand you visited the Halls of Torment. Marvelous place, marvelous. I'm not a fan of the tortured screaming, but otherwise it's quite lovely.
See, one of the things I love about Caldwell is that he is effectively completely warped by the place, right? This is true. Maybe it is. Interesting thought there, Dark. I like this idea. One of the things I love about Codwell is despite the fact that he is so, like, upside down at this point from being in Cold Harbor, that, like, stuff that would seem very, very terrible and frightening and all of that, he's just like, oh, it's beautiful and lovely here. But he doesn't have a sadistic streak at all. He's not a fan of the tortured screaming. Like, he doesn't really want people to be in pain or anything. He's just like, Cold Harbor is awesome. Everyone here seems so sad, and that's sad. Because it's such a lovely place once you get used to the spikes in your chest. You know? And so I like that about him because, like, he just, you know, he's still a caring person.
Good to see how I'm doing. Don't worry, I'll recover. Really, I'm just happy to have cleaned up a bit.
So am I. I'm not sure when my character has last taken a shower, though, so maybe you don't understand the element of her. I mean, she lives on a diet of blood. I can't imagine that bodes well for either her breath or her clothes if she doesn't wash them regularly. Just saying. Rotten blood, not necessarily the most, not necessarily about to be turned into the newest, famous fragrance or something like that. Wait, I can totally... Yeah. I have 0 bag space, and they're going to tell me to come visit them in just a second. Vestige, do a thing. God damn it! Oh yeah, the ring isn't something that I want for my character, though. So.
Ah, there you are. Come. We must talk.
Hey, Varen.
It is time, Vestige. Sai-Sahan's strength has returned.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
must
quick.
accompany him to his ancestral home in the Valley of Blades.
The Valley of Blades?
An ancient trading hub high in the mountains of Hammerfell. A place I thought lost to the ravages of time. Sai-Sahan entrusted the key to Tankator to one of his mentors there. It must be retrieved.
Just in case you're wondering, if a ancient trading hub somehow you thought was lost to the ravages of time, but it wasn't, it basically means nobody wanted you there. I mean, it's a trading hub. Generally speaking, they want people there, but I guess not. Just saying. All right. I understand.
Come quickly. Manimarco is undoubtedly conducting his own search for the Amulet of Kings. We must not allow him to get there first.
I will leave it once. And by that I mean I'm going over here to do what I need to do first, sir.
You saved King Emmerich, didn't you? I can't wait to tell my friend we met.
Met is such a strong word. I mean, you didn't even high-five me. Okay, can she load? Load. Danke. Alright, how much space did I get? No! God damn it. Not enough to... I was gonna say dismember. Dismantle my items. But I should have some things here that are not dismantleable, so I can just sell... Hello, wake up. Thank you. Yes, yes. Can we talk? So. Daedric Husk. worms. Alright. In case anyone's wondering how she looks. She's doing fine! She's fine. Yeah. Odds are no usable items found because that's what happens, as far as I can tell, almost all the time that that's the case. Dwarven Dagger of Flame. Something half decent? Alright, cool. Apparel. Nice. I kind of want to give it to my other character because stuff, but you know what? It is not side quest time. I do not plan on doing side quests with this because nice. It also has apparently dulled the contrast between her lipstick and her face. And her tattoos and her skin. Apparently vampirism fades tattoos, guys. That's actually something that irritates me, to be honest. Like, I'm like, wait, but... Junk. Oh, wait, I have those things in the actual, like, field that I work in, so my character, like, in actually her profession, so let's go and do those first. I actually want a mod that actually does at least one thing. If there was a mod that could somehow reverse the order of the overlays, so my tattoos and my lipstick. I mean, you can make some sort of argument about blood flow and the tattoo and the stuff and blah, 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 like that somehow their immune substance or whatever is like pushing out the little pockets of ink that are what holds tattoos together, even though kind of bullshit. But anyway, like you can kind of do that, but on the other hand, her lipstick, really? Her lipstick is faded. Yeah, that too. Hey, wait a second. You know what? Her hair texture is very similar to mine. That's why I picked it. I mean, almost none of her other features actually match mine, but her hair is close to mine. Just saying. And right now her hair looks neater than mine, but that's a whole other conversation. Alright, back to the harborage. Then maybe there should be more red on her lips. She's just reapplying it. That's what she was doing before while she was adventuring too. She actually reapplied her lipstick. I actually really don't want to think about what pigment she's using for her lipstick though. Knowing what some lipstick pigments are made of. Crushed ants, among other things. So I'm just like, alright. This is like, her lipstick is supposed to be pitch black. And it's like, well, okay. Maybe it's Cull. Maybe. One hopes. Sai. How's it going?
Honor and faith to you, my friend.
You didn't really get to
Nearly ready
wash the
depart.
clothes all that much, though.
My Lord Varen requested that Tharn and Snow Lily join us, for safety's sake. Though I have seen fewer places as tranquil as the Valley of Blades.
Why do we need to go to the Valley of the Blades?
An old friend, Kasura, dwells there. Before I was captured, I placed an enchanted ring in her keeping. The ring is a key of sorts. Without it, we will not be able to open the secret chamber where the Amulet of Kings lies hidden.
This could be one way to get past it being a Daedric trick. It occurs to me. So, right, this other person, if this other person can tell whether or not I'm some sort of Daedric illusion, I mean, like, if we were outside, well, first off, if it was a Daedric illusion, it wouldn't matter ultimately because we'd have to be able to get to the valley, and then she'd have to, No, it could still be a trick. Anyway, but... She doesn't just drain poor, helpless, innocent Daedra. She sometimes drains poor, helpless, innocent bandits. Tell me about Kasura.
She was my first mentor and instructor. True master of blades. She still trains young swordsmen in the valley, though she deems it worthy of her instruction.
What does she teach?
Swordsmanship, but much more than that. Her teachings revolve around a trinity of body, blade, and brilliance. The sword singers of old were said to be masters of all three. Look, there will be time for questions later. Are you ready to depart?
I'm feeling judged. Fine, yes, I'm ready.
I'll open a portal to hasten your journey.
But you can never open a portal to get me to go over there where I need to go, like, fast. So she's going. Abner's going. You just gonna be over here? Cadwell, come with me. No? Fine. Cadwell isn't coming with me. I mean, he would be great for morale. I mean, he's a little bony to hug, but still. What is around here that I could oh, just all of you. How are you guys all doing? Hey, Abner.
Had I known it was going to be this hot, I would have dressed for it.
Goodbye, I don't care. Hey, Sai.
Do you smell the scent of burning embers in the air? Oh, we may be in for a treat if Kasura is teaching the firewalk.
I love, like, this completely irrelevant question. Hey, do you guys all shave your head?
It is tradition for Redguard men to shave their heads, following a time of great trials. I shaved mine long ago, when I failed in the task to restore the lost tradition of the sword singers. Also, long hair gets in the way during battle.
I was about to say exactly what my character's about to say. I'm like, yeah, but, excuse me. But you didn't shave your beard.
There is an old Redguard proverb. A man is only as great as the beard that wears him. A full and healthy beard carries with it a sense of great honor and wisdom. Also crumbs.
Yeah, wash your beard, sir. Anyway, couldn't it be grabbed in battle?
Oh, a few have tried, but a fool and his fingers are quickly parted.
Fair enough. Which way are we heading?
The Abbey is just down the path. We're fortunate that my Lord Varen opened a portal for us. This landslide appears to have blocked the valley's only approach.
What could have caused it?
I cannot say. I've never known these mountains to experience earthquakes. Strange.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
It is strange to return to these mountains. Memories of youth flood my mind. Each one bringing its own sorrow or its own smile.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Joy. We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already getting maudlin and weepy.
Shut up, Tharn.
Yes, exactly that.
Let him roll his eyes. Maybe he'll find a brain back there.
Ouch.
Said that rudeness is a weak man's imitation of strength. She's wise beyond her years. You would like her, Snow Lily.
Yo, he's flirting with you. Like, come on.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm curious to see where Sai Sahan trained in his youth.
I mean, you are under no obligation to reciprocate the feelings that you very clearly have. But anyway, you're... or reciprocate the feelings he clearly has by having your own feelings that you clearly have. But you're under no obligation to. Yes. Find Kasura.
The Abbey burns.
Yep.
We must find Kasura.
So much destruction.
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
Yeah, see, remember that whole thing? Everyone's linked up to, like, the guy's head? Hey, who are you? Alright.
Kasura, are you injured? What happened?
Sai Sahan. Intruders. Cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
They're terrible people doing terrible shit.
Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
Which is why I said skyward.
Strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
Hi, Kasura.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore it's a challenge.
Shut up. Those traps in the hallways were still traps, even though I knew about them very much.
I'll recover. Just find the intruders and make them pay.
I just wanted to say hi. So, you know, hi. Yeah, I'm hearing that noise. A couple of times I heard that noise and I swore it was my sound card freaking out. Okay, destroy the sigils. That's not a sigil, that's just a burning person. I might be a bit too casual.
In the name of Molag Bal, come forth and destroy his enemies.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Whoa, hello. Whoops, wrong thing. Sigil stone, destroy it. Looking a bit like a bad dance. Okay. One destroyed. Daedric trick! We've played into their hands. Are you trying not to get spoiled?
Heed me, Daedric minions, and obey.
I was just wondering. Well, that too, but I was thinking before. Just let me finish the sigil and then... I keep doing that. Yeah, at this rate, I'm thinking I should go, like, full heal. But I don't know whether or not my heals will actually affect the rest of them. So, what I'm going to do... Okay. Seeing as I can kind of chill back here. That is so the wrong button. Just a moment. Alright. So, Resto staves. No, I'm keeping that, so... Alright. Let's see what happens if I use this. Does it help anyone else? Okay. But if I use this one? Better. Did he just get all... I don't know what he just did, but it seemed all randomly almost
Ghosts of
humanoid.
Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Hey guys. Ooh, okay. Can apparently do both at the same time. That's pretty sweet.
Titan returns.
Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Skyward! Here it comes!
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
There we go. Me and my fake healer. Alright. Hey Kasura, let's talk.
Well fought. Sai Sahan travels with worthy companions.
Are you injured?
My injuries are not serious. What are a few more scars to an old warrior? Scars have the virtue of reminding us that our past is real. My students, and my home, have not fared half so well. I'm glad to see you. Curious why you're here.
We've come for the ring. Is it safe?
I did not find the Ring of Stendar's mercy, but now that the King of Worms knows you are here, it is only a matter of time before he launches another attack.
Then we must collect the ring and leave quickly.
Indeed. Atop the eastern stair is the secret entrance to the ancestral crypt. The ring is within.
Let's go!
Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step as you descend.
Why? Alright, let's go in. talk to Sai. Sup, Sai?
I can feel the presence of my ancestors whenever I come here. I am burdened with a great responsibility to honor their sacrifice and uphold their legacy.
So, what kind of glue do you use for that? Anyway, your ancestors are interred here?
Aye, along with some of the most renowned
Thank you.
sword singers who ever lived. Must tread carefully, with great respect.
Oh, this is awkward. I'm not sure I know how to do that. Either of those. Why did Kasura hide the ring here?
We both thought it would be well protected in the Valley of Blades. The most gifted young swordsmasters of Hammerfell are invited to train with Kasura. The town was bristling with strength and steel before the Titans showed up.
How did Menamarco find out about this valley?
I cannot say. Perhaps someone told him of my past. Perhaps he pried the memory from me during my time in the halls of torment. Either way, I am to blame for the valley's destruction. No one I love will be safe until Menamarco has been dealt with.
No, I feel like the greater suspect is Baron, who has pointed out he has like a certain Daedra half in his head. We'll stop Menamarco.
I shall need a proper weapon. Kasura said that my father's greatsword lies with the ring. It seems proper that I should wield it in his honor.
Alright then, let's go. Just a moment. Find the ring, hint, learn more about Sai Sahan and his ancestors. Abner, got anything interesting to say?
Menamarco is aware of our presence. We need to find the ring and leave this place.
Okay, well, it wasn't completely obnoxious, so at least, you have...
Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead.
Oh, this place stinks of dust and death. Let's finish this and get out of here.
Do you remember the part about respectful? Calling the place smelly and stinks of dust and death is just not respectful. Neither is searching all the urns. The hell? Who's making that noise? I was about to start searching through the urns, but it occurs to me there are like corpses by them, and I feel like
The Vard Hunding, son of Frandardo Hunding, Helhanse no Shira, the greatest of the sword saints. The hearth of every household in Hammerfell has a small alcove containing a copy of his father's greatest work, the Book of Circles.
who is making that noise? Oh! Hi, Kasura. Sorry, you're just kind of covered up by, like, literally everyone else. Okay.
Ra'aba was a warrior of great renown. He fought alongside Frendar Hunding in the 7 great battles against the armies of Hira, and survived. The final battle at Hatu Mountain, more than 300,000 gave their lives.
Given it's a battle, I'm not sure if that gave is the proper verb for what happened to their lives.
The twins of sword and spear, Rahasa and Rahuzar, and their mother, Anse Satame, the Tigress of Dragonstar.
Oh, cool. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually gonna pray at all of these, just, you know, because, like, they've been doing that, and, let's just be respectful randomly to all these imaginary dead people. Oh, right. That emote just doesn't end, actually. So the other two, hi. Of how I go like this, and then it's just like, doop. And then... What's up?
Anse Kala, master of polearms, and his daughter, Ra'adia. They swept through these mountain passes like a tempest, driving out the bandit tribes that had harassed our people for 2 decades.
Try not to die. Oh, fuck.
It seems fitting that the Ring of Stendarr's mercy lies with my father's greatsword. We will need both for the battles that lay before us.
Okay. I'm gonna get a quiz. No. Alright. This ring bears the sigil of Stendarr, god of righteous might. There you go.
By the sword of my father, Nazir Ataf-Sahan, I pledge myself to the destruction of Manimarco and the liberation of Tamriel from the tyranny of the god of schemes, Molad Bal.
Got it. Hey, Kasura.
The ring is yours. Guard it well. I must return to my students to begin the long task of rebuilding.
How many students are left? Kasura, will you come with us?
Thank you, but I cannot leave the Valley of Blades. I must bury the dead and tend to the wounded.
I must return with the ring, but perhaps Sai-Sahan and the others can help.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Manimarco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
Nah.
Struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
Titans, a prelude of what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Oh, shit.
Well, then, I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Blasphemy! How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
Well. Awkward. Don't want to be in that. I misread that as David Hunding. Maybe not stand in that, Abna. Yeah, wait, wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons.
The next time you hide something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel, you might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
You know. Do not stand in fire. Got it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Haha. Are you thinking maybe? Whoa. Okay, which one are we on? Okay. Alright. Talk to who? Oh, wait. Protect the ancestral crypt. Did it error out here? Cause like, is there anyone else? Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it did reset. Wrong thing. I need... Okay. So that's how this goes. I want to be up here. Not running around down there because let's see. You have that. So glyphs. Yeah, let's enchant that with that. Alright, and then next up is who? What the hell? Am I like actually resurrecting and then killing my guy? There's something weird going on there? I don't know, cause like... There we go. Okay.
Souls of my ancestors, I will avenge Manimarco's blasphemy!
Fair enough. Hey, Sai. What's up?
The ring is ours for the time being. Guard it well.
I will guard it with my life.
You must return to the harborage and give it to Lord Varen. It will remain safe in his keeping until it is time to travel to Sancretor. Lyris, Abner, and I will remain here to help Kasura bury the dead and tend to the injured.
How will I return?
Lord Varen has been observing our progress. He will open a portal for you to return. There it is, the top of the stairs. Go, quickly.
I'll tell him what happened. We're on the top
The
of the
damage
stairs.
is great, but if you had not arrived when you did, there would be nothing left to rebuild. Be safe in the coming days, my friends. I look forward to your return.
The Abbey of Blades will rise from these ashes. If I survive the dark path we must walk, I will return to help Kasura shape a new generation of Blade Masters.
A noble goal, Sai. Perhaps I'll join you. For now, we should see to the survivors.
Alright then, let's go.
You continue to surprise me, Sir. And just when I thought I had you figured out.
You can never know me, Tharn. In the Book of Circles, Divad wrote that the greatest of warriors suffers his pain in silence, for he knows that an open oven makes no bread.
My great-grandfather, Navus Tharn, put it another way. Better to keep your silence and be thought an imbecile than to open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Hey, Lyris.
I'll stay with Sai and Kasura. Get the ring back to the harborage. We'll meet you there as soon as we can.
Okay, but trying to talk to people and...
We've done it. We have the ring and we're one step closer to recovering the Amulet of Kings. We might just pull this off.
Go now. Lord Varen awaits.
No, 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 ma'am! Ah! And I didn't even mean to do this. Well, since I'm here. Let's see if she's outside and I can talk to her real quick. Sai? Not Sai. Sir? Nope. Everyone's gone. It's so close! It didn't occur to me afterwards that it would like change while they were walking away. Oh well. I apologize for not being able to catch that last bist. Yes, that last bist of dialogue. That last bit of dialogue. Alright. Portal to the harborage. Score. Is that a woodworking blueprint? Yep. Hey, talk.
In my mind's eye, I witnessed your battle with the worm cult and with the
Hey,
undead
Cadwell.
Unsay abominations. Your mission was successful, was it not?
Here's the Ring of Stendar's Mercy. The Abbey of Blades was destroyed.
I witnessed the Titan's assault and and sense the deaths of many innocents. It is a great and terrible loss. Saisahan and the others will need time to aid Kasura. I will contact you when they return, and we will begin the journey to Sankator.
All right. That's the time. Boop, doop. Ah! All right. It is 3:42 in the morning. I'm probably going to go for a little bit more, but after a bit, I will need to log off for the night and prepare for stuff tomorrow. So, yeah. But my plan with the game is so far coming along, which is to finish up the campaign, because I did start the game, you know. This was this, as I mentioned a couple times at this point, this was the first game I had ever streamed, and I was making a point of doing the story, so I kind of want to finish it. As I do so, it was just like right here. Once I finish the story, and then after that, it's going to be like focusing on... Oh. Where is he, though? I can listen to him, but... I didn't get to hear the message. I was too fast. Alright, so... Next up is Sankator. Actually, given the time and how long some of these will be,
Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
oh wait, I should see. So for the most part, this is already handled. Okay. So, again, kind of looking at the time, I do have a thing that I need to be at 1. What the? Whee! Nice. Alright, there we go. Alright. So. Dance drunk? I did not know that one was here. Oh, yeah. Nice. She is very, very drunk. On what? I don't know. She only drinks blood. Okay, that's not actually true. Wow. I am enjoying this way more than I probably should. Just saying. Like, this is very entertaining for me. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you enjoyed what you're watching, please hit that follow button. I stream. My regular nights are Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Wednesdays are whatever I feel like playing. For now, I'm messing around with Elder Scrolls Online, probably some other things as well, but I do want to get through the plot and probably hit 50, and then, you know, see what the rest of the game is like. Because once you hit 50, it's not the end of the game. It's not even technically capped. There's a whole other advancement system that you switch into at that point. So I'm going to mess around with all of that. At some point, I would like to do that. And, yeah. Additionally, Fridays are free-to-play Fridays. This week's free-to-play Friday game which is a day in which I showcase any free-to-play game, generally decided by vote. Although I kind of am trying to figure out what I want to do with that, because there's also like maybe some semi-hidden gems I want to show off. And this week will be Lord of the Rings Online, And I didn't set up the poll for next week. So I'm probably going to go with what made second place, which is Neverwinter. Which is quite a bit of fun. I haven't played it in forever, though. I'm going to have to mess with the inventory or whatever. And Sundays are the Secret World Sunday. I am working my way up through Orochi Tower and slowly getting to the final thing for there insofar as plot. And then at that point, I'm going to start messing around with endgame and all of that, which will be interesting because I didn't do that as much in the regular Secret World. So we'll see how all of that works out. Anyway, all of that together, you want to keep up to date with all of that, you can check out my Twitter account, which is also Glitchontwitch. And yeah, if you want to check out the super old archives of my streams and some current ones, you can check out my YouTube channel, which is also Glitchontwitch. It's basically Glitchontwitch wherever, unless someone goes ahead and takes the name, in which case they're a jerk. But you know, these things happen. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching, and I do hope that everyone has an excellent, excellent night. Goodbye, everyone.